I'm here to see Ripley. Buddy, can you open the door? I just want to make sure she's okay. This is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. Open the door. Open this door right now.
And Wrestlemania is a show for women, okay? It's The View, if you're familiar with them. It's a talk show for women in the morning. Wrestlemania, they have turned it into a show for women. We have pregnancies being announced. Now look, I love Bianca Belair. She's one of the best, okay? Definitely one of the reasons to even watch WWE shit. Everybody loves Bianca, okay? Even the racists. And if she's gonna finally show up so we can see her and say that she's pregnant, it's like, man, everybody's happy, that's cool. We're happy that she came to, oh shit, Bianca's pregnant, that's cool, right? However, when the show sucks, that you need Bianca to come announce her pregnancy to get something to happen, something for the news. What happened at WrestleMania? Well, it fucking sucked. But hey, Bianca showed up. She said she's pregnant. Well, woo, If WrestleMania was awesome, it was also Bianca Belair showed up and she said that she's pregnant. It would be cool, but when it sucked and everything that's happening seems to be made for women, for children and for women who don't even watch wrestling, who don't even like wrestling. Okay, they're trying to turn the product into a product for women who don't watch wrestling. Women who don't like wrestling. And most of the people who watch women's wrestling are men. It's us. It's us. And I don't know what is the creative, the executives, the board of directors, they have to be retarded. Okay? They have to be retarded, okay? When you have women's wrestling and it's the only thing keeping your company afloat, it's the only thing that the guys are still watching WWE, and you're just sitting in there, they're like, well, we gotta make this show appeal to women who don't even like wrestling. We're gonna sell more tickets, we're gonna get the new audience. Fuck the man, we're gonna make this show appeal to soccer moms, to liberal women. We're gonna make this show appeal to liberal women. Fuck our male audience. Let's make this show appeal to children and liberal women. Because these are the demographics that spend the most money. These are the demographics that spend the most of the money. Josh. So, you're willing to destroy your core audience demographic, men, to get profits from 5 years old and liberal women who don't like wrestling, just because they're gonna, Ripley is a hot god girl, so they're gonna, all the liberal girls are gonna buy her t-shirts. It's like, look, they might pay for a meetup and they might buy her t-shirt, but they're not gonna come to watch wrestling all the time. They're not gonna pay for the pay-per-views, okay? These women are not gonna be paying for pay-per-views. Do you understand what's happening here? Last night, I had a wonderful time hanging out on the Nate Know-It-All live stream. I saw it by accident. Oh shit, Nate Know-It-All is live stream. Well, let me fucking... I got Wrestlemania, let me go chat, and he's really based. He said that watching my videos... Мелкачу, стига билива, man. Stiga, man. He said that watching my videos is his guilty pleasure. He loves my on-tier memes when I make jokes at Ripley. Okay. There is a pigeon on my balcony. Okay. And my cat wants to get it. Okay. My cat wants to get it. Okay, now where were we? Where were we? So, you have to understand that children over the age of 5 are not going to like WWE. They're going to like AW, other shows, but when a child goes like over the age of 7 maybe, it's gonna realize WWE is gay. Okay. So the board of directors, TKO, they want to... Nobody cares about the actual audience of men actually watching the show. They want to monetize like small children. I'm talking like, 5 to 7 year olds. They want to monetize them. They want to monetize the kids. The kids. And they want to monetize liberal women. And these are audience who... Okay, let's say the kids make the parents take them to a wrestling show. Okay, makes sense. The kids are gonna want the t-shirts, and they're gonna want to watch the pay-per-view. Okay. But the girls, what are they gonna buy the t-shirts, get the meetup? I met Ray Ripley, I'm gonna take a picture with Ray Ripley. Morbidly obese fucking freaks. It's important to say why we hate them. We don't hate them. Okay, some woman, she got tricked into taking SSRIs, she got obese, that sucks. That's not a reason to hate somebody. But their attitude, these are the nastiest, the nastiest of, like you go into a store or you're at work and that woman is gonna be a total bitch to you. She's gonna be arrogant. She doesn't even know you. Like, she looks at you and she already hates you. She's like, why? Why are you such a mean? What is wrong? What did I do to you? They are scum. Okay, like it could be like, hey, I invented the ice cubes of broth with herbs that like save cats from getting kidney problems, and she'll be like, well, you're like a man, you're like a toxic, they. I've had multiple times Ripley fangirls start a conversation with me, just insulting me. They just start the conversation insulting me, and I'm like, they don't even know that I throw Ripley. I'm like just like a random I make some simpy comment or just like something completely like, hey, I love Bianca Belair, and they just come out of nowhere. They're just like, yeah, you're like male toxic fans like you, yeah. Just straight up insulting you. The first comment is like, you should go to therapy, you need the doctor. I'm like, hey, sweetie, I'm a published writer in psychology. I am the one helping people, okay? When you write a book, you can talk to me, okay, sweetie? Cutie? I mean, man, oh man. So I had a great time on Nate Know-It-All's live stream. Big shout out, he's one of the wrestling reviewers who's not afraid to mention that he knows me, that he's like, hey, I know Kiro is a funny guy, and let's be clear. Them mentioning me, I don't know if YouTube is gonna allow my new channel to get famous. So it's not like I want to be mentioned because it's gonna make me famous. But it just rocks. It just rocks. It shows that, they're human. Because a lot of YouTubers, a lot of the big YouTubers, they would never mention a fellow YouTuber unless you're as famous as they are. They're like gatekeeping, they're guarding, they're gatekeeping, they're afraid. What if I give audience to this other guy? I only gotta co-op with more famous people than me, like Boy Monsoon collabing with C-Jax, Hills Advocate collabing with C-Jax, but they'll never mention you. Only the hater and Nate Know-It-All are based. Okay, because I've been noticing some stuff. Now listen, I like Boy Monsoon, okay, and I like C-Jax too. They're charismatic, funny guys. But I've been noticing Boy Monsoon acting over dramatic. He's acting over dramatic, like a comedy actor. He's like, it's like, dude, that's a fake emotion. We're being fake right now. Okay? His live streams, he's trying to kind of hype it up and be like, it's like, dude, nothing that exciting happens at WWE, except NXT, I guess. But when you watch Monday Night Raw, nothing exciting is gonna happen for you to react like that, okay? And I'm just saying. But anyway, so WrestleMania Night 1, oof. I haven't even seen most of it, but from what I understand, Cody Rhodes coming up with the big skull mask. Man, that shit is so cringe. You have to be a 5-year-old to like that shit. Now, usually, wearing a skull mask sounds cool, but it's so oversized. It's so like a child's idea of what's cool. Cody Rhodes' skull, his character, a skull with wings. Okay, he has a mask. There is an oversized skull with wings. It's oversized and the skull has wings, and you have to be a 5-year-old to think that is cool. Okay. And it shows exactly what I'm saying, that they're targeting children and women who don't even like wrestling. Cody Rhodes is painted to be the next John Cena. He's the safe, kid-friendly for the 5-year-olds. He's the champion that 5-year-old kid, I'll be like Cody Rhodes. I wanna be like Cody. Cody, Cody, and even Rhea Ripley is making fun of him. She's like, "Oh man, I hate his theme song. Oh, they're playing his theme song." It's like, hey, we're not saying that Rhea Ripley has like an amazing theme song, but we get it. We get it. When Auntie is like, can't stand you. Okay. She knows your theme song and character is fucking cringe. Okay. You know who Rhea Ripley likes? Rhea Ripley likes the theme song of Obafemi. Yeah, Nate know it all. Rhea Ripley likes the theme song of Obafemi. You know, Nate know it all. I don't know if you actually ever saw that video, but one of my earliest memes. I don't know if that video is deleted. I don't know if I still have it. It got deleted on YouTube. Maybe I still have it. It's one of my earliest jokes about Rhea Ripley is a scene from the movie Ungentlemanly Warfare. A League of Extraordinary. Wait. Yeah, Ungentlemanly. It's the new movie with the Nazis, right? So, in that scene, there's a hot girl singing, doing like a cabaret. She's like singing, "Oh, the shadows, da, 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 da." It's such a good song. Like, she's actually like some Mexican singer. What, you know? She's got like she's gifted by the muses, bro. And the scene, she's singing at a Nazi like masked party, but like the guy, she's trying to infiltrate that guy, and some guy comes whisper in his ear that she's Jewish, she's secretly Jewish. He's like, no, actually, it wasn't like that. The scene is, when she's singing, she says, "Wieder Weiss," and the way she says it, apparently Jews say "Wieder Weiss" in a certain way. And when she says that, and he just like, you know, gets fucking activated. And he talks, he whispers to the guy next to him like, she said "Wieder Weiss." That's Yiddish, not German. We got ourselves a Jew. He fucking just starts looking at her like he wants to kill, just like, you know. And I made like a video collage. It's actually Rhea Ripley singing, and the scene is like me and Buddy Matthews are just like chilling, and somebody whispers to me that she dated a black guy when she was like 18, and I'm like, you know, he's like, "Rhea Ripley dated a black guy," and I'm like, we got ourselves a race mixer, and I'm like, just, and you know, she's singing, she's like being sexy on stage, like, ah! And I'm just like, just crumbling my cigarette, you know, the movie characters. Oh man. You gotta admit it's funny. You gotta admit that the concept of the joke is funny. Okay, we're like, you know, we're the white guys, and she's like, she was blacked when she was 18. When you were 18, when you were your hottest, really? You just fucking, you know. That is a great movie, by the way, very rewatchable. The new video where I made where Rhea Ripley is crossing the Strait of Hormuz, it's actually the song from the movie. You know, she's just crossing with a motorboat. Oh man. You know, first, if we gotta be honest, because it's more fun when we're honest. Nate know it all, my friend. At first, I was like hating on that Rhea Ripley was dating this like black gentleman. Then, now that I know her, I'm like, man, the guy can do better. I'm like, man, the guy was, what were you? She was putting makeup on him. She was doing YouTube videos with him. She was using him to practice her makeup. She was putting fucking eyeshadow on the black guy, okay? And he's some kind of a gym, I don't know. I don't know, is he like a model or some kind of like a... I'd say a friendly guy, okay? And it's not like it's not so much about race. Men in general were very jealous and very judgmental of who are the men that the girl was dating before us. Now, sometimes we don't care because they're not gonna like show us pictures. But nowadays everything's online, so we do see the history. We do see the picture, and forget about race. But if you see that she was dating some just absolute like schmuck, like drug dealer, just like, excuse me, what? You were giving yourself when you were at your hottest. When you were at your hottest, you were giving yourself to some guy, zero effort, some guy that has boogers coming out of his nose. And now that you're fucking 28, hold on a second. Now that you're getting old, now it's time, So in the case, I really date some guy. Frankly, the guy was like trying to teach her to cook. I think the guy was actually like, he can cook an egg. He was criticizing when she was doing like a banana mash. So the guy was trying to teach her to cook. So it's like, oh, you know what? Buddy Matthews cannot cook. Buddy Matthews is ordering McDonald's. And that's when I realized, you know what? That black guy was too good for her. Like, he's better than Buddy Matthews. If she was married to him, he would be like cooking, like feeding her steaks. Now I got Buddy Matthews. He made her fucking anorexic, bro. He ruined her. And I kind of get it because when she had an ass and she was like, 3 years ago, she was like going around the beach in a tongue, Buddy Matthews getting angry behind her. Everybody's walking. She's like, She's walking around with a tongue. Just her whole butt is just exposed. Just a tongue, okay? She's just sweating around for attention. Buddy Matthews is behind her. He's just angry, And, he went, like me in the video, he went like, I'm gonna make you anorexic. Then nobody's gonna be looking at you. Nobody's gonna be looking at you when you're anorexic. So he somehow convinced her, oh, these toxic men, they like it when you're thick. These horrible guys like Kirill and the other toxic guys, who make fun of you, they want to see you thick. You know what's gonna be it's gonna own them? If you become thinner, if you like really get like thin and like, ripped, if you become like chiseled and thin, then these guys are gonna hate it. You're gonna really like own them. She's like, yeah, I'm retarded. Yeah, let's do it. And what happens is she lost all her male fans. Now, what happens is if you're a really cool girl, if you're athletic, or you're like a really cool girl, like amazing personality, doing cool things, you're not gonna lose your fans. Even if you like lose your ass, get a little anorexic, you're still gonna be cool, right? So you're gonna notice Izzy Moreno has a lot of guy fans. Izzy Moreno has the body of a teenage boy. She has no ass and she has no boobs either. So We like Alexa Bliss, even though, you know, she looks like a skinny mom now. We like, you know, like Sol Ruka doesn't have much of a cleavage either. These girls, so we like them, but they're not like super thick. Because either they're athletic or they're like super charming and they're just doing cool things online. They're vlogging, they're doing cool things. And it's like the other day, Queen Aminata, I don't know if you know it, Nate. If you know Queen Aminata from AEW, she's a big memer. I mean, she's kind of like me, but a black female version. And in her vlog, she's just constantly, she's a HR nightmare. She's just acting like Jim Carrey, bro. Okay. And I tell her on Twitter, I'm like, Queen, I hit my toe, okay? I crushed my toe. Here it is. It's healing. It's healing, okay? You know, since you're from New Guinea, can you tell me some kind of a cure? Maybe she knows some herbs, I don't know. And she responds to me. She's like, hey, in New Guinea, we hit it a second time. You know, she's like joking with me to get better. She could have ignored me. She could have been like, I don't know who this guy is. Why is he commenting me, asking me how to fix his toe? But, you know, Queen Aminata is that base. If you tell her, Queen Aminata, I'm in pain, can you tell me what medicine to take? She's gonna say something, right? Now, she probably knows me from, I always like leave her a nice comment, but still, you know, Ripley has never in a million years responded to me, only anonymously. If you know the war, you probably don't know, but one night I'm like live streaming. There's like one or two guy friends on my live stream, right? I'm just playing a game, just chatting, you know. Somebody comes anonymously, he starts like calling me fat. Starts saying, oh, you want Ripley to step on you, you want Ripley to put you in chastity. And the conversation is like, you know, like I'm trying to play a game, you know, this person it's like 1 hour of trying to like condescendingly like call me fat. You're a fatty, huh? You fat guys, you like to be put in chastity. Do you think Ripley likes you? You know, just questions like that. Do you think Ripley likes you? I'm like, why would it matter? Why would it matter? Ripley is insane. She's insane. She has a mouth of a girl that just hit puberty and she's hormonally crazy. Okay. It's like, do you think Ripley likes you? I'm like, lady, I'm married. I know it's you, Ripley. It's a question that like doesn't matter. Like you like everybody. You're fucking mentally crazy. Okay. You're gonna say, oh, probably some guy from 4chan trolling you. Well, I guess. But the type of like condescending jokes, you know, kind of like taking little shots at you, only a woman can like. Maybe it was a Ripley fangirl, but man, this was like so weird, bro. And the conversation went into like, I'm saying, man, I love taking baths. I love taking laying in a bathtub, because I never have a bathtub here. When I go to a hotel, I'll take a bathtub. It's so cool. I love bathtubs. And this anonymous woman, she goes like, that's for children. I always shower standing. Bathtubs are for children. What, are you, a child? Bathtubs are for children. I always shower. And I'm like, you see why I would never marry you, Ripley. You see why, you know, you're crazy for Cocoa Pops. You're Buddy Matthews can't take a bathtub because you're gonna go in there, call him a child. You should be showering standing like a grown-ass man. I'm Ray Ripley and I'm insane. I'm crazy. I always shower standing like a soldier. Oh. Yeah, like for real, if I was married to Ray Ripley, I'm like trying to take a bath with a rubber ducky. I'm just like watching something on my phone. She comes in there. What are you doing? You're giving me the ick. What are you doing? And I'm like, can a guy relax? Can I lay down in the water? It's soaking. It's good for you. You're soaking. Get some Epsom salts. Where's my Epsom salts? Where are they? I got some Epsom salts for my foot. They work amazingly. Okay, they're amazing. You put some Epsom salt, magnesium salts, in the water. It's good for you, antifungal, magnesium in the body. She's like, no, that's for children. You gotta shower standing up like a goy, like a slave. Like you're in the army. Sir, yes, sir. Anterior, sir. So, in ancient Egypt, they were taking bathtubs. Cleopatra was making milk baths, right? So ever since ancient Egypt, they were, Caesar, the Romans were taking bathtubs. They were laying in bathtubs. All these ancient civilizations, the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians, even the poorest of people, they would get in a wooden basin. They would have like planks in a circle, like a wooden basin, and they would just soak in there, just like, I'm taking a bath. Fast forward to 2025, Ripley's like, taking a bathtub is for children. You gotta shower standing like a man, like a grown-up. You gotta do this and that. Or you're childish, and it triggers me. My insanity is getting triggered. It's gonna be like, you can't have long hair, that's for children. You gotta give your haircut. You gotta cut. Cut that shit right now. And I made a video where I'm like, Buddy Matthews, you know what your problem is? You don't beat her enough. You don't beat her enough. That's your good. There was a sketch. There was a sketch on TNA where this comedy wrestler, Chris, what's his name? I forgot his name. He beats up some small guy, and he walks around the stage, and as people are hating on him, he's pretending he's gonna hit one. He's he's coming next to some women in the audience. He's pretending he's gonna hit the women, and everybody's like, boo, ooh. So then I had the idea, I gotta make a video. Buddy Matthews, you know what your problem is? You don't beat her enough. Rhea, sweetie, you better. You better watch out, sweetie. She takes it she's super angry about it. She's watching, she's like, how dare you? I'm gonna call the FBI. This is the land. You had it now. So shout out to Nate, shout out to the hater. They're the real ones, okay? The real guys that actually watch me and that enjoy me and mention me, okay? And I appreciate it, even though YouTube is not gonna allow me to be very famous. It's still, being mentioned instead of people pretending I don't exist, right? I really appreciate it, and I do listen to you guys. I do listen to your videos. So I know the people watching this video, you expect like a WrestleMania review, but instead we're gonna make jokes about Ripley. This is a cover-up. YouTube thinks this is a WrestleMania video. No, this is a cover-up. We're making jokes about Ripley because WrestleMania Night 1 sucked, and there's nothing to say. What review? It sucks. What more do you want to know? It sucked. It sucked. Bianca came out to show that she's pregnant. There you go. That's WrestleMania Night 1. Oh shit, Bianca is pregnant. There you go. Anything else you want to know? Paige came back. Yeah, Paige, the sexy British girl with implants, and she's famous for dating Alberto Del Rio. And she was the sexy emo girl, the pale skin emo girl. Okay, cool. Anything else you want to know? We want to know. Listen, WrestleMania, WWE, it's so boring. It's so emasculating. It sucks so much that we want to be entertained. We want to know what Rhea Ripley is up to. Like she's a crazy girl. What is she up to? Is she angry again? Is she getting her Tim Tams? What is she up to? Put a fucking live cam. Put a 24 live stream. Just like put cameras in her house. Turn her, meltdowns into entertainment. She's walking around. Buddy! That Bulgarian is making fun of me again. You better not be laying in the bathtub. That's for children. Buddy! The Bulgarian said he's gonna kidnap me again. Go kill him. They're saying I lost my ass. They're saying they don't like me skinny. She's like going mental. Buddy, the dog shit on the floor again. It's your turn to wipe it. Did you leave the toilet seat up, buddy? Buddy Matthews, did you leave the toilet seat up? Oi, did you leave the fucking toilet seat up? Ah! Ah! She's like what's his name? Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. She's like, ah! Buddy Matthews, you know what you should do? You know what you should and Gabriel should do? Throw a firecracker when she's like trying to take a shit. Throw a firecracker in the toilet. She's trying to take shit. She sees like a firecracker. Ah! Blows into her asshole. Ah! I think, as a published writer in psychology, Psychological Transcendence, Kirill Arshinkov, it's me, it's a real book, it exists, it's published on Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, Rakuten, blah, blah, blah. As a published writer in psychology, the therapy that Rhea Ripley needs, the therapy is where she's walking around the house or trying to sleep, just like throw firecrackers next to her, just like, just fucking keep zapping her with firecrackers. She's like, ah! Ah! It's really gonna help her stress. It's really gonna just keep her thinking that you might throw a firecracker at any second. Just keep her on her toes like a soldier. Ah! Buddy, can't you let me inside the house? I'm gonna set her straight. Just let me inside the house. When I'm done with her chasing her around, she's gonna be the most loving wife. She's gonna be so thankful for you. Just let me chase her around the house for half an hour. Just give me 30 minutes. I'm gonna chase her like the Predator, okay? Alien versus Predator, and I'm the Predator and she's the alien with the long fingers, okay? Because you know Nate. Ontiria's got some long ass fingers on her. She's a fucking pred alien, okay? When it comes to chasing Ripley, I got thermal vision, I got night vision, I got alien vision. Okay? I'm gonna get a net gun. I'm gonna get a net gun. Now, I would like to replicate that guy that stands on the doorbell, the creepy guy that's like, open this door right now, now. What's his name again? The show that's like, that wanted to get inside the house. It was on the news, so I'm gonna replicate. This is me coming to Rhea Ripley's doorbell camera. I'm like in front of the door. I'm like, Ontaria. Hold on, I gotta really get my hair. I'm gonna try different hair so when I do that. Ontaria, open this door right now. Now. We'll fucking end you. Open this door right now. Now. But just start fucking banging on the door like bah. Ontario, open this door right now. But. Ringing the doorbell. Ding, 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 ding. Open the door, bitch. I know you're in there. I can see you. I know you're in there. Open this door right now. Or it's gonna get worse. If you open right now, I'm not gonna be so angry. But if you don't open, it's gonna be so much worse. When I get in there, it's gonna open this door right now. Ontario, open up. Open up, girl. Knock, knock, knock. Open up. I'm gonna blow. Open up right now. I'm gonna blow the door away. Open this door right now. Ding, 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 ding. I'm here to see Rhea Ripley. Buddy, can you open the door? I just want to make sure she's okay. This is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. Open the door. Open this door right now. Now. Open this door right now, Tyria. Now. This is the Kenny's Rhea Ripley. You should. Sorry. Tyria. I'm putting on my glove, and I'm just sitting in front of the doorbell. Ontario, I'm putting my glove. Don't make me pull my glove. Don't make me pull my glove. I'm gonna put on my glove, Ontario. Oh, don't make me. I'm putting on the glove. You made me do it. I'm putting on my glove, Ontario. I told you to open the door. Now it's gonna be so much worse. Now it's gonna be one mistake you made. You left fingerprints at the keypad. Now I know the pin code. Now I can get in. Beep 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 beep. Shh. I'm in the house. I'm in. One mistake you made. This was like Chronicles of Riddick. One mistake you made. You left your sweaty fingers on the keypad, you dumb bitch. Beep, 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 beep. Now I'm in the house. Yeah, she's gonna be so angry. She's gonna be so angry. Okay, can I do a... I know my finger still hurts, but... How would I walk if I just entered Ripley's house? She's afraid she's hiding somewhere. How would I walk if I'm coming in? Let me go like that. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Come out. Come out, Auntie. It's okay. It's okay. I'm your number one fan. You can come to me. I'm your number one fan. Where are you, Auntie? Where are you? Where are you? When I find you, bitch. The cops, they're gonna gun me down with like 50 bullets. They're just gonna gun me down. I'm like, you know, with my last effort, just to terrorize, just I'm gonna come back as a ghost to haunt you. Ontaria, you know, she's so charismatic, she's so sexy, you know, I was a normal guy. I know they fired me for creeping out everybody, being like a fucking psycho freak, but I was a normal guy. And the other job where the HR got me fired because I became obsessed with her. But I was a normal guy, and then, you know, I saw that and I'm like, now I'm obsessed. I'm never gonna stop stalking her, even when I die. I'll come back as a ghost. Exorcism doesn't work on me. You're gonna need fucking ancient prayers, okay? You're gonna need Akkadian incantations to get rid of me, okay? I have something unresolved, so I gotta stay on this realm. I gotta stay. I never got my hands on Ripley. Unresolved emotional baggage. Okay. Okay, I got tired. I got tired of acting crazy. Temporarily. I'm gonna use this ball to like get body matches. I'm like hiding behind her. I'm like, your husband is dead. Me hiding with a syringe. Me hiding with a syringe, just like. You should see her face right now. She's watching the. You should see her. She's like, She's like calling the FBI again. FBI! He's making videos with a syringe in his mouth. You know, I shouldn't be trolling her so much because she has her Wrestlemania match right now. We don't want her to be like emotional. We don't want to distract Ontario. I made a video last day about, you know, her having big shoulders. You would never walk out in a dress. Hey, come on. Did you really like get traumatized by that? Seriously? That's like a girl telling me that I'll never look good in a tank top or a suit, and I'm like, okay, I was in 7th grade. That fucking, you know, bitch doesn't know where she is. What is she fucking even saying? You were 7th grade. Okay, let's say genetically you had like big shoulders. Okay, you were like a broadsword. We're traumatizing or anterior. We're being traumatized right now. You were like a broadsword. Okay. but you haven't hit puberty yet, so you have a body of a child. When become 18 years old, and then you're gonna have boobies, you're gonna have an ass, you're gonna have some hips, so it's gonna be fine. So of course, when you're a child, you're gonna look like a boy because you're a child. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We the guys are saying, they always say, she falls in love with everybody she works with. She has a storyline with Dominic Mysterio. She's falling in love. She's like, I actually love you. So pray that you don't get some kind of a storyline with Ripley. She's gonna be like, we've been working together for 2 days, and I'm falling in love with you, Dominic. Dude, bro. Ontaria is a national treasure. Do you understand? She's like some kind of an ancient relic that you just move between countries and the country becomes like more powerful. Ontaria. I was so depressed. I was fighting the worst depression of my life. Okay, like a psychosis and just depressing things. Just like, dude, living in Bulgaria, like you have no idea the insanity. These freaks here, insane, bro. Like Nate, I don't know where you live, but like where I live, I would go to the rail yard where there's nobody and I just want to vlog in peace. Some guys walking towards me, I pull a knife. I actually pull a knife to be left alone. I'm like, I don't want you even to talk to me because you're going to say something dumb. You're going to try to annoy me. It's going to ruin my day. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this. I start waving a knife around. And there's nobody around. Okay? So, it's really bad depression, really bad. And just the Ripley joke, just her being so lousy, she's always bitching. It has like saved just her being like a lousy girl and just like always complaining and bitching and having like an attitude, she's like, hey. It's so funny. She has saved me when I was in a hole. Okay, she's better than any therapist. Let's say that. Ontaria, you're breathtaking. You're better than any therapist. Just how I am, just how I entertain the guys now, Mike. They're like, man, kiddo, listening to you has like pulled me out of the hole. The same way, She might be insulted. She might be like, I'm not a clown to you. I'm not a clown. You think I'm a clown to you? It's like, well, yes. First of all, yes. But is it like a bad thing? If men think you're extremely hilarious and funny, if you think like you're like a corny girl, is it really that insulting to be like, okay, the guys, when I bitch, the guys are like laughing because I'm always bitching and they actually like, it's so funny that they actually feel better. Ontario, you're breathtaking, okay? It's like the girl from Parks and Recreation, that woman, the main character with, she's not like super hot or anything, but, she's so lousy, she's so corny, like, you just love her. You just love her, right? And, you want to see her, like, doing, like, new things, like, okay, what if we have a show about Ontario goes in the forest? What happens? Is she gonna be okay with the bears? Is she gonna be eaten by wolves? Ontaria, is she gonna eat some poo-poo droppings taking its blueberries? You know, it's blueberries. Like Bobby Lee from Mad TV, alright? Ontaria survives with Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls and Ontaria go in the forest and they gotta survive. You know, Ontaria, we gotta make a fire, you know, but she pissed on the logs. Ontaria, she throws a log. She's like, why won't this fucking fire start, oi? Why won't the fucking fire start? I'm freezing. Ontaria is surviving in the desert and she's being chased by a scorpion. Ah! I'm being chased by a scorpion. Buddy! Come step on the scorpion. Ontaria sent in space. How about that? They're sending her in space. She's fucking... I'm getting an orgasm. Oh, I'm getting an orgasm. Oh. He's like, oh my. I really found that thrust. That rocket of the new Space Link has a lot of thrust. That's a lot of G-force in my G-spot. Ontaria. I don't know. Tries to change her own oil. She's like, okay, I got the oil out and I'm gonna get the oil filter out. No, I'm sorry, I want to apologize. I don't think Ripley is like dumb or anything. Okay, I think she's actually kind of smart. You know, she's like it's just the jokes. You know, you gotta make something funny happen. So, but I don't think she's dumb. Okay, I think she's okay. You know, she's not a. I don't think she's dumb. Okay, now. How about we do like a Mulan? We sent Ripley to the army pretending she's a guy, and she got her hair back, you know, she's like not wearing makeup. She's like, I'm a guy, dude. I'm totally a guy. And she's just like getting horny all the time. She's looking at the guy showering. She's like, oh yeah, I have a penis too. I'm just gonna wash my penis right now. Yeah. But she never lets them see that, you know, she actually doesn't have a pee-pee. And she wears a sock. She wears a sock in her pants to make it look like she has a pee-pee, right? And she's in the army. She's pretending to be a guy, but she just keeps getting horny, bro. She's around all these guys. I'm out of my mind. Right? Mulan, a modern recreation, a new version of Mulan. Okay. You know, finally, you know, somebody notices she kind of has some titties on her for a guy. It's a guy, but what's with the titties? It's kind of like, you know, they're not big, but, you know, it doesn't look like, it's kind of weird, right? Hey, bro, why are you wearing a bra? That's what I would say if I see that on the street. Hey, bro, why are you wearing a bra? Hey, bro, why are you wearing a bra? Those are some nice shorties. Rub-a-dub-dub. Can you imagine how much massage oil they're gonna soak up? I mean, these are some like 3D, some big ass shoulders. Just start fucking rubbing them. Just fucking get in there, fucking 1 liter of massage oil. Just soak them up. You're gonna need 2 hands for 1 shoulder. Okay. So it's like massaging a big pee-pee. It's sexual. It's weird. It's like a fertility goddess. Okay. Didn't we have a threat on fortune? I think, yeah, we had a threat on fortune. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where's my Ripley meme? I want my meme. You know, you have Izzy Moreno leading a guy pretending to be a dog. She's leading him with a ball. He's like a slave boy. You know. Meanwhile, we have Ripley bitching on Twitter and being upset. Yep. Yeah. Great angles, alright. Where's my Ripley thread, bro? I wanna be... Entertain me, damn it! Entertain me, damn it! Can you imagine, hater Nate, can you imagine if we were booking WWE, if we were in Triple H spot? It's gonna be, hey, Ria, hey, come into my office. Okay, so tonight we're gonna have a Jail match. We're gonna be fighting in Jail. Okay, sweetie? Okay. Tonight you're gonna be dressed in a mascot like a dinosaur, like a fluffy dinosaur. So you're gonna be having a match, but you're gonna be dressed like a fluffy dinosaur. It just seems like it's gonna be fun, you know. It seems like it's gonna be fun. Tonight, you know, we're gonna make you do like no, I'm sorry. How can we annoy her? How can we? You gotta be dressed in all pink tonight. How about that? How about that? You gotta go in there. You gotta cut a promo on how much you love and appreciate men. You just 10 minutes minimum, an essay. How much you love your male fans. How you love performing for your male fans, and they're the best. You know, just I love all of you guys. I exist and perform for my male fans. You know. Just give us a promo, sweetie, on how you are, you know, when you put your lipstick before the show, you're like, I hope that the guys love this. I hope the guys love how I'm dolling myself up like a doll. What did Ontario do to deserve this much trolling? What did she do? What did she do? Is she a bad person? What did she do to be trolled so much? It's like, well, WWE sucks so much. It's so boring that it's more fun to do like Ripley jokes, okay? Oh, it's Cora Jade. Cora Jade is showing her butt. Well, I mean, she's kind of cheating, I guess, but oh yeah, Cora Jade got sexually assaulted. Cora Jade got sexually assaulted in the expo. Some guy tried to touch her up, I guess. She's like super upset about it. It's like, Cora, okay, you have some butt, but you don't have any boobies, and it's not like you have the biggest butt. It's not like you're super hot or anything, okay? Starve the ego, feed the soul. And say, okay, Ripley's gonna complain. You guys make fun of me so much. It's like, nobody says anything good about Cora Jade. If we have to be honest, we might make jokes about you, but we're talking about you, and it's you're funny. It's jokes. We don't talk about Cora Jade. We just say Cora Jade is a whore. Okay, that's all we say. Cora Jade, the OnlyFans girl, the whore. Okay. the male fans are toxic. Say, okay, go, you know what, sweetie? Go perform to only the women. Let's see, make an event where only women are allowed to come. Let's see how many women are going to come to see you. Let's see how many of your women are going to come watch you wrestle. Sweetie. Oh, they come take pictures with you. They want to come take a photo. I took a photo with Ripley. But are they going to come actually watch you wrestle? How many women are going to come actually watch you wrestle and leave you comments like, I liked it when you do this and that? No. But the toxic male fans actually watch you wrestle. Okay, sweetie? I hate my toxic male fans. Well, if it wasn't for the guys watching you, you wouldn't be famous. You wouldn't be famous. Okay, sweetie? Okay? Anyway, gonna end the video. We had fun. She's gonna be bitching again. She's gonna be bitching. Until have fun tonight. I hope it's a good match. I really hope you and Jade had a lot of like working, training. I hope you put an amazing match. Get some steroids in there. Get like, have a good meal. Get some steroids. Take a shit before the match so you don't shit yourself, okay? Because Jade is a heavy girl. When you lift her, you're gonna fucking shit yourself. Okay, so don't take like 2 scoops of protein before the match. You're gonna shit yourself. Okay, sweetie? Make sure you pee before the match, shit before the match. And I really do hope it, because that's the only match I want to see. We're being serious. The only match I want to see is like Ripley versus Jade Cargill, and I hope it's good. I hope it's good, because Jade Cargill is one of my favorites. On TV is also very fun, and I hope they do some cool shit, man. I'm sorry that they can use cool shit like tables and thumbtacks, but I hope you're doing some cool shit. Have a great day.